We are Rotarians. We are people of action. We have an enviable track record of making a tremendous difference and changing lives in our local communities and around the world. As people of action, we don't watch history being made, we create it. Whether it's through our efforts to end polio, our ability to respond to the most pressing issues facing humanity, including a global pandemic, or how we make measurable impact and give more people opportunities to take action through our areas of focus, we have an unparalleled platform to not just make a difference, but to share our story with others. As a communications professional, I know the power and potential our stories have to connect with and motivate others as partners and participants cannot be understated. As leaders, it's more important than ever to demonstrate through our own stories how Rotary offers relevant and indispensable solutions to the needs of communities. And we must encourage those we lead to do the same. So what is your People of Action story? Like all Australians, my district was deeply impacted by the devastating bushfires that occurred over the summer of 2020. We relied on our Rotary counterparts in affected areas to advise of the most immediate needs of their community: food and daily items, temporary accommodation, and somewhere to store donated household goods. Our People of Action responded by donating groceries and toiletries, 14 refurbished caravans for families who had lost their homes, and 50 storage containers. Telling the story of the plight of affected communities and what Rotary was doing to help attracted the attention of a local bank who partnered with my district to raise $770,000. Our role as People of Action quickly spread through the global Rotary network, resulting in Rotary Santa Barbara donating and shipping 500,000 P2 face masks, which were invaluable in safeguarding the ongoing respiratory health of communities and frontline responders. By responding quickly and with purpose, Rotary and our partners were able to provide some comfort and surety while helping the community get back on its feet economically. How does your story highlight not just what you did, but also the impact it delivered? How are you leveraging new ways of sharing your story so people can easily understand our value and what's possible for them through Rotary? There are 5 steps to telling a People of Action story in a simple, consistent, and impactful way. Number 1. What problem or challenge did your club or district want to help solve? So describe how you identified or defined the problem. Did you have national or global statistics that showed why it was important to address this issue? Number 2, who is your story's audience? Beyond Rotary members, who are you trying to reach? What part of our story would they most be interested in? What do they know about Rotary? What message or new information do you want them to take away? Number 3, how did your district or club take action? So describe how you mobilise resources and use the expertise of Rotarians and other participants to tackle the challenge. What did you do that no other organisation would have been able to? What obstacles did your club face as you worked on the project? What did you learn along the way? Quotes from participants can support this part of your story. Number 4, how do you know you were successful? What changes did the project produce? What were the positive outcomes of your project, intended and unintended? What are some measurable and simple statistics you can include to substantiate the impact? In what meaningful ways did the project change lives in your community? Testimonials from beneficiaries are great to use here. And number 5, what do you want your audience to do now? What's your call to action? In what ways is your club or district opening up opportunities for those hearing your story to become a part of it? Can they volunteer or partner with you? Can they offer expertise or funds to help you grow your project? How we get our stories out is also as important as the stories we tell. As you support your own club and districts, I encourage you to look for new and innovative ways to share those People of Action stories with people outside of the Rotary family. The recent COVID-19 Rotary Response online telethon was a creative example of how Rotarians came together to produce and showcase on a global scale the many ways we take care of our communities. This event was broadcast on social media with live pledges and gave Rotarians, brand ambassadors and partners a platform to share specific examples of how People of Action were responding to emerging COVID-related community needs. And one of the best parts? By opening these stories up to the public, we were able to expand our reach and give new potential participants a glimpse of us in action. We even impressed legendary music producer and humanitarian Quincy Jones, who tuned in and commended Rotarians on stepping up during COVID-19. The brilliance of the telethon is that it successfully raised funds by engaging the community with our People of Action stories. So fundraising, community engagement and membership drive all in one. As governors, you will play a vital leadership role by being a brand ambassador and showing how to bring People of Action stories to life so that we help more people understand who we are, why we are different, and how we can enrich their lives in meaningful ways as well. We know there are willing volunteers and change makers out there, and thanks to platforms like social media, a groundswell of stories such as these, clearly branded as Rotary, will aggregate and help increase understanding and awareness of the fantastic contributions that People of Action deliver worldwide. Every story helps every Rotary Club become the go-to organisation in their community for People of Action who want to connect, volunteer, join and donate. I look forward to seeing how your clubs share your People of Action stories and begin attracting the participants, members and donations they deserve.